The Shield of Prayer. In the heart of London, where red buses hum like giant beetles and the rain dances on the pavements, lived Nia and her two daughters, Zadie and Althea. They loved their home in the city, filled with the smell of Sunday stews and the sound of laughter. But one day, a dark cloud gathered over their bright lives. The girls' father, who lived far away, told a story that wasn't true. He claimed Nia had taken the girls away without permission, casting a shadow of worry over their happy home. The shadow grew larger when a knock came at the door. Enforcement officers arrived with stern faces and heavy boots. They said they had to take the girls' passports until a judge could decide what was true. Nia felt her heart sink as the little blue books were tucked into a cold briefcase. "Don't be afraid," Nia whispered to her daughters, though her own hands trembled. Without their passports, they felt like birds with clipped wings, stuck in a storm they didn't understand. Seeking comfort, Nia went to the Hillians church to see Mother Jakes. Mother Jakes was a wise woman from the Caribbean whose voice sounded like warm honey and whose faith was as strong as an old oak tree. She listened to Nia's story and didn't look worried at all. "Child, when the world shakes, we stand on the rock," Mother Jakes said, her eyes sparkling with peace. She promised to guide them through the legal battle with the power of prayer. Mother Jakes sat with young Zadie and opened a heavy, well-worn Bible. "Read this, little one," she said, pointing to Psalm chapter 37. "Do not fret because of those who are evil, for like the grass, they will soon wither." She explained that they didn't need to fight with anger, but with stillness. Mother Jakes taught them that being right meant they could rest in the truth, even when things looked scary. On October 11th, they went to the big stone courthouse for the first time. Their solicitor, Mr. Grimley, was a man who saw only gray skies. "It doesn't look good," he sighed, shuffling his papers. "The law is complicated, and the father's claims are serious." Nia felt the chill of his words, but she remembered Mother Jakes' advice. She chose not to listen to the no in the room, but to the yes in her heart. Back at home, Nia knelt by Althea's bed. They repeated a verse Mother Jakes had given them from 2 Timothy. "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Nia told Althea that fear was just a noise, like thunder, but love was the house that kept them safe. They prayed for the judge to see the truth and for their family to stay together in the city they loved. November 17th arrived with a cold wind. The court battle continued, and the air in the courtroom felt heavy with difficult questions. Mother Jakes walked Nia to the very doors of the court. "The battle is not yours, but the Lord's," she whispered. Nia took a deep breath. She didn't feel like a victim anymore. She felt like a mother protected by an invisible shield. While Nia was inside talking to the lawyers, Zadie and Althea waited in a quiet room. They remembered the songs Mother Jakes sang at church. They held hands and imagined they were surrounded by light. They weren't focused on the passports or the accusations. They were focused on the love their mother gave them every single day. They knew that truth was a light that eventually chased away every shadow. The final hearing took place on December 1st and 2nd. The courtroom was very quiet as the judge prepared to speak. Nia stood tall, her mind sound and her heart full of love. The judge looked at all the evidence and listened to the girls' voices. He saw the care Nia provided and the happiness the girls found in London. He picked up his gavel and made a decision that changed everything. "The children shall stay," the judge ruled. "It is for their well-being to remain in London with their mother." The false accusations crumbled away like dry sand. Outside on the court steps, the winter air felt fresh and wonderful. Nia and Mother Jakes hugged, thanking God for the victory. The passports would be returned, the shadows were gone, and the sun finally shone brightly over their home once again.